Welcome back, viewers. We are with ticket 8568. This instrument is a Buffet E11 clarinet. This is my initial assessment of the instrument. The first thing I saw visually was that we're missing a few corks, silencing and regulation corks. So you can hear G sharps clicking. Our bridge regulation won't be correct because there's no cork here. Also, it will be loud. The cork on the side B flat is looking a little bit ratty also. And when I tested, you can see I brought out the mag machine for this assessment, and let's have a look at the reading. I think you'll find this quite interesting. So everything is blocked up on the mag machine's on. So the mag machine is measuring resistance or the differential between two different air pressures. Basically, if we're getting a reading other than zero, there's a leak. When we've achieved zero, we've stopped the airflow. So I'm pumping air into the top joint. This instrument, I've plugged the bottom. Top, I plugged all the keys, and I'm just going to close the last two with my fingers, which are these two here. So I'll close those two. If it's leak free, we'll get a zero on the mag machine. And I'm really pushing everything closed. Let's try again. Okay, so that's a bit revealing. I actually was expecting it to be a little better than that. That's a bit drastic, but that made me curious. So let me try one more time. See, we definitely getting no seal at all. Okay, there we go. All right, so if I really squeeze those two keys, we can get it, drop that mag machine down to a 7.9. Ideally, we'll be at a zero. So why is it so? And this is a little bit difficult to see on camera, but I'm looking at this pad here. I don't know if you can see that. This pad is indicative of most, if not all, of the pads on this top joint. The center is completely gone from the pad. The membrane, the skin membrane, is just not there. Oh, here's a really obvious. This one I can get a better angle. I don't know if you can see that the center of this pad here, I'm touching with my pinky, the center of that pad is white. That's because there's no membrane there. That's just the felt. So this top joint was going to need a complete repad. There maybe is one or two pads that we could save, but if we leave them on, they're likely to fail within the next year or so. So this needs a complete repad. Also, you can see that the tenon cork is missing from this tenon here, so we'll replace that. Okay, that's a bit of work in this top joint. Let's have a look at this bottom joint. I've plugged this up already. Visually, I can see that the pads are to be in better nick than the top joint. Let's turn on our mag machine. Let's close up just using the levers, and there we go. That's more like what we're used to seeing. Still not great. If I close these keys manually, about a bit better. So the regulation of this E key, this EB key here, could be a bit better, but that's not drastic. Let's close this again, and then let's manually apply pressure to our close keys. And there you can see, if we assist these keys closing, we get a little better reading. So maybe a partial repad of the bottom joint, definitely a full repad of our top joint.